Rockingham! We are here in the ARCA Series for another one of my all-time favorite combos. Shane is in here as well. He's starting right to our outside. He says he's a little bit nervous. I think we'll be okay. Lewandowski's starting right in front of us. A lot of people in here we know, a lot of the same people. Up front, Justin starting in third, JP up there. Nick actually had a pretty good lap as a number 11. He's up there in seventh. Jack is in here. I didn't even see him. Wesley, Lewandowski right there. I'm pretty sure Scott said hi. Shane, Mike, Austin, Jordan, Gavin, and yeah.
You don't get any extra caution
pretty good split.
Race, so let's be smart out there.
Car is very, very slick. Very slick. You have to be so careful. I'm going to be backing it up really far just to try and make sure I get a smooth exit off the corner without getting too sideways. A lot of people have an issue of overdriving the car here, and there's a lot of fall off through the field. So if I can just do a good job of saving, we might be able to move forward. But pretty tough field anyway. I'm car number 14, starting back in 15th. Top 10 would be absolutely fantastic. And we got 45 laps. I tried the top side in Q. It was a little bit faster for me in practice, and I got some tips to run the top side. Jeremy was letting me know that it'd probably be quicker. And it was, but for some reason the qualifying session here in the race session seemed like the car was a little bit tighter, and I couldn't really get it to turn down through the center, so I kind of messed it up a little bit. Still ran about the fastest I'd run in practice, 24.3.
All right, man. The pace car is in.
So, good luck to all of us. Hopefully it's a clean one.
Green flag, green flag.
Hopefully we survive a corner.
Got one outside.
Running the bottom, you got to be very careful not to clip that apron.
There's a car on the high side.
It's so easy for the car to jump sideways. Oh, Shane's in the wall a little bit.
All clear, all clear.
Somebody else is in the wall. 13 car. He loses some spots. Try and take advantage if we can. He's going to get a good drive off. They were 3 wide momentarily there. Let's back it off nice and early. This is a track you can run pretty much any lane through the corners, but early on you want to save. And I think the bottom is the best for that. I typically run the bottom when we come here as well. Just a nice smooth entry. Use as little wheel as possible. There's a lot of banking to help you through the corners. Looks like Jordan's making some, or that's Steve back there, making some moves on the high side around Shane nearly. Yeah, we overdrove it really bad right there. It's gonna be tough to make a pass, I think. All clean up front though. Well, 13 kind of blew entry there.
Still there? Hold your line.
He overdrove it or something, maybe got loose on entry, had to chase it. But that makes that an easy pass. Up to our car number. It's already getting super tight, man. Center corner. I don't feel like I'm going to be very quick at the end of this. But Nick is just a few spots ahead of us. Wesley as well. I mean, we're pretty close to the top 10. They're just right up in front of us. I need to wait a little bit longer on throttle. I'm getting on it too early, and it's pushing really bad through the center. Feel like we're doing okay on saving, though. Maybe. I could be completely wrong about that. Feel like I'm not pushing it too bad on entry. 22's getting a little bit loose. I get a little bit sideways on the exit there. Probably could have got underneath the 22 there had I not gotten sideways. 13's still right behind us. Careful on the apron. Somebody up there just got loose. That might have been Wesley. Out of the corner, I think it was. No, I think that was the 10 car actually. Scott. Definitely feel like I could put more wheel into it and get a little bit extra out of the corner, but that's gonna really hurt the tires doing that. 22 on the apron.
Take a look here, Larry.
It's gonna check him up a bit. We're gonna look to the inside.
Got one outside.
It's gonna be tough to make this pass, especially out of turn 2 with how
Thank you.
narrow and tight it is. He gets a good run. Oops.
Still there.
Really get up and
Hold your line.
just hook him. Try and make this
Stay
pass
low,
if we
there's a
can.
car on the high side.
He's gonna fight, which is gonna make us lose a lot of time.
Stay low.
Get a little bit loose, but we almost clear him.
All clear, all clear.
Alright, see if we can pull away now.
Inside.
Or he's just gonna immediately
How
go
about
for the
that one,
pass.
Mike?
Stay high.
That was
There's the car on the low
so
side.
scary.
All clear, all
I'll
clear.
fly home down for you.
Thank you very much.
Gavin and Mike are back there having a good time.
Gavin, I was trying to hold her up by the wall and steering wheel broke.
Oh, Shane, that sucks.
You're all good, Shane. There's no issue at all. Yeah, you kept it up against the wall. I appreciate that.
He was nervous before this one. It's so slick. It is a very tough combo, but it's so fun. This is one of my favorite all-time combos. But you know what? I think Twin Ring with the ARCA cars is about becoming my favorite combo
I got a lot to learn
for obvious reasons. Let's get up here and beat Nick. He's running 11th as number 11. I am up to 13th now. Feel like the 13 could come back up and challenge us. He hasn't been pushing too bad. He just got around the 22. We're catching Wesley. Really need to beat Nick here though. That'll give us really good momentum going into the K5 championship. But I'm gonna have to figure out how to out-qualify him for that. Get some track position on him. And we lose some time there. We got a little bit of a gap behind us. Not even to halfway yet, so nothing to be concerned with losing time to these guys. I feel like some people up here are going to start to drop off around lap 20, 25. We might be one of them, I don't know. Don't feel like I pushed it too hard though. But clipping the apron and killing our straightaway is not going to help things. Alright, that was a bad lap. Let's settle back in here. Ooh, Nick got a big loose. He almost put it in the wall there, out of the corner. Get a couple more big loose moments like that, please. I don't know if we're going to have anything for these guys. I really overdrove turn 1 right there. I tried to make up for it on exit. That is not good. Not a good thing to do. Just stick with the game plan. Be nice and easy on it. And let's see if Nick falls off at any point. Yee. Okay. That big group in front of Nick is kind of backing up to us. He might have to start making some passes. We're losing time to him and Wesley though, right now. I don't think we saved tires very good. We'll see. Don't feel like we have, but we'll see. Nick's a second out now. Can we do anything? Not if we keep trying to spin out of the corner. That's not going to help us get any extra spots. Get the 13 and the 22 back behind us still. Come on. Ooh. Scott in the 10 just got the wall really hard out of 4. Now we're at halfway. Nick dives it in low. Try and get underneath him. That's going to cost him some time. Scott's fighting it back. Ooh, and Scott is not giving much room there. I think he just got loose and got in the wall again. The 13 might have got the wall behind me. This 22 went back around him. Even with that little challenge from Nick trying to get too wide with that guy, I haven't caught him much.
Alright, man, 20 to go. Go get him.
20 laps to go. That was a terrible corner. Nick gets on the apron a bit. He's very loose. Wesley going for the pass. And he dives it in deep. Gets sideways. Nick is able to hold him off. Keep racing, guys. Keep racing. I want to see that. That's my only chance to catch up, I think. Car is just so tight through the center now. I don't think I've done a very good job of saving. I don't seem very quick here. Scott is holding them up now. He's struggling out of turn 4. We still haven't gained hardly anything, even with this racing in front of us. That was a good corner. I'm on my way. Slowly. Starting to feel like I can put the power down out of turn 2 now. I was really struggling loose up until now. I'm getting the on throttle just a bit quicker, and that's helping rotation though. So making any of these passes is not going to be good.
Got one inside.
Nick
Clear
gets
up,
turned.
You're clear high. Clear high.
I tried to get out of it. I think he checked up for Scott into the wall, and then Wesley got into him. That sucks. Oh man, that sucks. That was going to be a good race. I was catching him. I did not want to beat him like that. There was nothing we could really do there. That was really unfortunate though. I think Scott got in the wall, and then Nick checked up for that, maybe got loose, and then Wesley just didn't react in time. Not sure. That is really unfortunate. I tried to push it hard there.
You got a boost on your own there, Kyle?
Nick back out here. May not be happy with the 10 car.
Didn't think I touched you.
We don't get any damage for that, I don't think, just a 0x as well. And we're up to 12th. That sucks. He was the only incident we've seen. And Scott is just really struggling on corner exits. How many laps left do we have? Like 10? I'm going to back the brakes up. Just a touch. And by a touch, I mean the whole way. Wesley's trying to get around him now. We're going to follow Wesley if we can.
Oh no, Gavin, you okay?
Wesley gets
Yeah,
loose.
I'm all good. I just kept her in the throttle a little too long
Still there.
there.
He backs
Clear
off.
low, clear low.
He's telling me to go race this
Your wheels
guy.
still straight?
Yep, she feels good.
This is not going to be an easy pass to make. He is very slow and in the way right now. It's going to be hard because we're catching him on entry
We have 10 to go this time by.
and through the center. Look to the inside.
Got one outside.
We
Still
dove it in
there.
deep.
All
That didn't
clear,
work
all
very
clear.
well at all. We're not going to be able to pass this guy. Neither of the other two in front of me could. He is really struggling out of the corner up two.
Got one outside.
It's nice and smooth on entry,
Stay low,
don't
there's a
overdrive
car
it.
on the high side.
That's better.
Still there. Stay low. Stay low.
Nearly clear him. Get it onto the apron.
Stay low.
And just about clear him. Getting closer.
That car is a lap down. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're
It's
in
got
the
to be
top
nice and smooth on entry.
lane. You're clear high. Clear high.
Alright, we clear him. That's top 10. Hopefully we can pull away. Hopefully Wesley challenges him. Whew, alright, that was a tough pass. We got that done though. We're up to 10th. Very happy with that. Doubt we're going to get anything else. We should be faster than the 10 car is now. And Wesley might be quicker than us, but we got position on him. He gave it to us. And he's going to have a tough time passing the 10 as well. I just had to really make sure I backed up the corner and just tried to gain a little bit each time on him through the center, running the bottom. He was beating me on exit just a touch, but we were just barely quick enough. Nick might have been able to beat me had he not been slowed up by the 10 car so bad. That was the only time we were really catching him, is when he got up behind the 10 car. We pulled up quite a bit the last like 2 laps before he got wrecked, when the 10 was struggling so bad. Well, I feel like I'm pretty good right now for pace. We're catching Nick now, though he is on tires that spun out. I got space behind me. I don't need to pass him or anything. He's gonna go high though.
2 to
Just
go.
let
This
us
time
have it.
by. Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Thank you. Coming to 2 to go. We do have JP and Lewandowski and Justin up here. They
Sorry, Larry, I
could
won't let them see what line you were running.
push a little bit and maybe get loose or something up here battling, but on speed they are going to beat us.
No worries.
White flag. One more left to go.
Justin running 7th. He said this is not one of his better tracks, but still
GG, Mr. Rockchin.
still top 10 comfortably. They're all running the top side.
Yeah, Steve, we had an awesome battle there. I was getting scared, man. But we still got one more left.
I wasn't going to kill you.
I will take 10th place. That is perfectly fine as the number 14. And
Okay.
JP finishes just behind Lewandowski and Justin.
There, so
There's the flag.
Justin, why'd you
It's
start running
over.
the top?
Larry
I
won.
man.
in my right
Good
front
job,
at the
driver.
beginning. And
No,
so
he didn't.
the defensive
Justice
line.
won. Jack finishes 6th. Lewandowski 8th. It's tough racing. Let's take a look at the tires. Really sucks that Nick got taken out there. Oh, geez. 74.82. Look at JP 78.78. Were we 82? Yeah, we were pushing a little bit too hard there. Lewandowski hasn't posted yet. There's a lot of people in there that were pretty even. Jack. Good run to Jack. We finished just behind JP in 9th. 56.84 for Steve.
61 felt slow for most of the race, but saying I beat all the guys I normally don't beat, it is the right way to go.
I don't think Lewandowski. Oh, that was Jack's second race here, and he finished pretty well. That's pretty good. Yeah, I just don't think there was anything really Wesley could have done there. I think Nick checked up for the 10 car getting into the wall or something, and Wesley just didn't react in time, and I didn't react in time either. Just a tough situation, but Jack finishes 6th, Justin in 7th, Thomas in 8th, JP in 9th. We come home with 10th, which I'm happy with. Wesley 11th. Mike has a great run, gets up to 12th. Jordan 15th, Gavin in 16th, Steve in 17th, Austin back in 18th. Wonder if he had an issue. Nick unfortunately finishes 19th. He was running 20th when we caught him on track. Shane finishes 20th. Scott in the 10 car, he finishes 21st. I wonder what happened after we got around him, because he was up in front of Wesley. Unfortunate for Nick. We'll go take a look at the incidents. He was having a good run too. He was fast. We might have been able to challenge him at the end, but who knows. Shane, I think, yeah, this is right at the start. He gets a wall a little bit. I gave him plenty of room. Then the 13 car did the same thing, basically. Wow, I'm pushing up really high right there. Then Shane, oh, he gets loose, corrects it up into the wall. Ooh. His right front is broken. He can't really steer it, but he keeps it up out of the way. And this is the 22 after we'd passed him. He gets a little bit loose, chasing it up the track, gets the wall. Ooh. Austin. It's passing the 19. Just slides up, and then the 19 runs into the back of him. And then 23, and the 19 sliding off the track, and 23 head on into the wall. That's a hard impact. Those guys are out. And this is the 10 car. This is the first time we saw him hit the wall. He hit the wall pretty good there, but doesn't slow him down much. And that gets Nick on his inside there, and he was not given much room. And this is the situation we saw. Wesley just ran him over. Nick was trying to get an exit. He was a little bit slower, stuck behind the 10, trying to get an exit to get underneath the 10 car because the 10 was backing everyone up. And Wesley just misjudged it, gets into him and spins him, and I try to avoid it. That's really unfortunate there. He might be getting raced hard at the K5 now after doing that. He didn't mean to, obviously, but you can't bump with these at all. He wasn't meaning to bump, I don't think. He just got way too close. And that's a tough situation. The 18 goes down and grabs the apron, gets loose, corrects it into the wall. Hard hit there. And he goes to victory lane. 23. Oh, Austin's in the wall a little bit. Comes off the wall into 23. And this is what happened to the 10. Oh, Wesley getting in the back of the 10 there. Oh, and then Mike, he pulls it back off the wall, and then Mike turns him again, trying to avoid it. And that's what happened to the 10. He's just getting all used up there. The 10 was racing hard, though. He was not giving a lot of room. Not that he has to. He wasn't wrecking anybody. He was just racing hard on the outside for position. I don't think he did anything wrong, necessarily. But hopefully we don't see too much of that in the K5 championship from anybody. Is Austin getting lapped there by the 2 car? I think so. And that's at the end. 13 into the tire barrier. Well, I will take a 10th place, starting 15th. We did not do a very good job at saving tires. We're going to have to do a little bit better in the K5 championship. And hopefully we get some long green runs. I feel like there weren't that many incidents on track, like big wrecks. There's like 3, and 2 of those were caused by Wesley. So if we just get that, we'll make sure we don't run over people, then I think we'll be okay. I know he didn't mean to. It's very hard. The noses on these cars are pretty long. It's very hard to know exactly how close you can be, and any contact with the rear, because the rear is so high up compared to the front bumper, it'll just turn you. But I'm happy with 10th there. That's a tough field. Pretty high. Justin with his 7,000 iRating, I believe, as the number 4 car. That's pretty good strength of field. But I'll take a 10th.